Things should be done legally to protect these animals in the wild, and I think the best way to go about this is to breed them in captivity and create a captive bred market for fly river turtles, at least here in America, to eliminate the illegal importation of fly river turtles. And now that he sees the grapes, he's gonna start flying out. And I have a couple grapes left. I'm not gonna feed him all these grapes because that's too much of a meal for him. So I have these 4 grapes. What should I do with them? I only had 1 fly river turtle, right? Wrong! I got 2 fly river turtles. Look at this! Whoa, 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 hey, relax. Hey, we're here. Relax. Shh. Thank you. I appreciate the ride. Oh, Steven. Shit's okay, Steven. I got rats for you in the refrigerator. Damn, you like that artwork? It is a Picasso, isn't it? Guys, look at this. Beautiful artwork done by a good friend of mine, Dreadfully Dead. Snakes of the World. This is the new entrance, the new artwork you're gonna see when you come into the Everglades outpost. I love it. Big mural of Kevin. Super realistic. Just like his real scales. It looks so cool, and it's nearly like 5 feet tall. So if you're a little kid and you come into the outpost and you come here over the years you're throwing, you mark yourself, see how big you got, and by the time you can look Kevin in the eyes, I'll let you hold him. Anyways, let's go see how all the animals are doing. We got a big update video to do. Alrighty then, what's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to my wildlife. I'm here in the snake house. Lots of stuff going on. I've been rearranging all my enclosures, trying to make it nice and beautiful before guests start coming back to the park, because in about 5 days, 10 days, we'll be opening back up to the public. So, as you know, coronavirus is slowly, bit by bit, everything's slowly going back to normal with public events, public places you go to. So now, it's time for you guys to come back to the outpost, see the animals, come hang out and have a good time. So I want to give you guys a bit of an update. Things have been changing. I've gotten 1 or 2 new animals, and really good news actually. Let's see. We'll start off real simple. Let me just reach in my pocket right here and get some green delicioso grapes. I don't like grapes, but my fly river turtle does. Green grapes are a favorite treat of Finn the fly river turtle. He's right there. You can see him. He's hiding right behind his little log. He's like, I don't feel like coming out today. Look, grapes. Now that he sees the grapes, he's gonna start flying out. And I have a couple grapes left. I'm not gonna feed him all these grapes because that's too much of a meal for him. So I have these 4 grapes. What should I do with them? I only had 1 fly river turtle, right? Wrong! I got 2 fly river turtles. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I dropped the grape. Damn it. Look at this. This is little Finita. Look at her. Come here, little Finita. This is little Finita, a little female fly river turtle that was gifted to me by another sanctuary in North Florida that happens to deal with primates. And with the whole coronavirus business going on, some people are having a little bit of issues, struggling with finances and whatnot. And the owner of this fly river turtle felt that it would be better off with me. So he decided to give me a good deal for this little female, and now she's my cute little fly river turtle. I love her. I know she's a female because if you look, right there, that's her cloaca. That's where all the sexual organs are hidden inside a reptile. All reptiles have cloacas. So versus having all your genitalia hanging out like a mammal, they have it tucked inside their cloacas, which is, evolutionary speaking, very smart. Because if you're a reptile that crawls on 4 limbs all the time, if your genitalia are not inside your body, then it will drag on the floor. And if you live in an area with rough gravel or cactuses or... Anyways, you get the point. It's best to have your internal organs inside, your sexual organs hidden, nice and protected. In the cloaca. It looks... Oh, mamma mia! That's some... spicy... Sorry, mama... Anyways, so as you can see, she got a little spooked, so she peed and pooped a little bit. I don't want to scare her too much. I'm a little bit too loud for her. But this is Finita, a female fly river turtle. I know she's a female because if you look, the cloaca's right there, the base of the tail's right here, and it's extremely thin, letting me know there are no male sexual organs hidden inside. There's no Jack in the Box. You know what I'm saying? Ding, 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 ding. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. Anyways. Really good news to have a female fly river turtle because I know that Finn, my male fly river turtle, is definitely a male. He has quite a bulgy tail, which leads me to believe he's packing heat. So I got the rest of these grapes. I'll put them in for her. Hopefully she'll eat them. Maybe we'll get some shots of that. This is a nice temporary enclosure, just a waterline tub, filter, just so she can be in there by herself versus being in with Finn. Because fly river turtles are quite territorial. Even if it is the opposite sex, they tend to nip at each other. So when she's big enough and she's sexually mature, which is not going to happen for many, many years, they are very slow growers and they live very long lives. She's going to be separated for now, and they can grow individually in their own enclosures. And then over the years, I'll introduce them slowly. So Finn the Fly River Turtle's a male. Really good news. I got a male and a female. Awesome news for their species, because fly river turtles, also known as pig-nosed turtles, they are only found in 2 places in the world: Northern Australia and the Fly River in Papua New Guinea, hence the name Fly River Turtle. Now the thing is, they're very hard to breed in captivity because the only way that their eggs hatch is the eggs are dragged out of the sand, pushed into a river, and the eggs actually drown in the water, and it creates almost like a trigger for these turtles to instinctively bust out the eggs and fly away. Now, in comparison, sea turtles are another turtle species that spend their whole life in the water, only coming out to lay eggs. Fly river turtles are the same way. So, when a female sea turtle lays her eggs, she goes way up high on the sand beach, far away from the waves, so the eggs don't drown. And when they hatch, those babies have to go from the nest site all the way to the edge of the beach, right there at the waves. So that distance, they're being attacked by birds of prey, they're being attacked by mammals, crabs, everything on the beach wants to eat them. So as all those baby turtles scurry from the nest site to the water, they're all getting picked off. It's how nature works. Those sea turtles providing food for many animals in the ecosystem. That's actually why a lot of reptiles have lots of babies, because a lot of them end up being food for other animals. It's natural, it's supposed to happen. What's really interesting is, evolutionary speaking, they've evolved to only lay their eggs in the sand and to only hatch out in the water. So there's never a situation where the eggs hatch out on land and have to scurry all the way back to the water and they get picked off by predators. Fly river turtles will only hatch out their eggs if the water takes the eggs from the bank during the monsoon season, drowns the eggs, and triggers them to bust out. So now when they bust out, they're only dealing with the aquatic predators, now eliminating all the factors that involve getting predated on by something on the land. So this is a very unique species in the way that they hatch their young now, or at least how they bust out the eggs and they survive. So, because the species is so unique in the way that they produce their young, they're very difficult to breed in captivity. The thing is, since they're so difficult to breed in captivity, a lot of people illegally capture these animals out of the wild and export them out of their native ranges to go sell them to the pet trade. Because obviously, these turtles are extremely cute, like little Finita. She is adorable. They look like mini sea turtles. There's nothing else like them on the planet except for real sea turtles, you know? It's a very unique species of soft-shelled turtle. You know, this is the only species in its genus. Fly river turtles are very unique. So, nobody's successful with breeding them, which leads to the illegal exportation of the wild specimens, which is not good for the wild population. Things should be done legally to protect these animals in the wild, and I think the best way to go about this is to breed them in captivity and create a captive bred market for fly river turtles, at least here in America, to eliminate the illegal importation of fly river turtles. Just take that out of the equation, get rid of it. Because if we could breed these in captivity, it could be a total game changer. Obviously, I work with very dangerous animals. If I breed cobras, if I breed crocodile monitors or real crocodiles, I can't sell that to the general public. I'm not comfortable with selling people who are not experienced, dangerous, deadly animals. A lot of the stuff you see me breed is for conservation purposes, and I think breeding fly river turtles in captivity and selling them to the public would be a great way to protect their species out in the wild. So that's something I really want to invest my time into in the future, and at the future facility, I'd love to set up big naturalistic ponds with trios of fly river turtles, simulating a river system with pool pumps, and actually be able to produce these guys in captivity. This is a badass species of turtle, and I love them so much, and I think this would be great for their wild population. So, hopefully in the future, I can be one of the very few to actually produce fly river turtles. What are you doing? He seems excited about fly river turtles. This is Pharaoh, my Egyptian cobra. Pharaoh, please stop. Relax. Okay, Pharaoh's one of my Egyptian cobras. He's very excited about fly river turtles. Lots of good stuff going on. I'm super excited for the future of reptile breeding, whether it's for captive breeding for the public to be able to buy these animals, or for crocodilians that are endangered that need to be bred for insurance colonies. There's lots of really good stuff that we can do here for conservation, and I'm excited to do it. So I think, man, I was going to give you a reptile update, but it looks like I talked about fly river turtles this whole episode. I think the next episode is going to be a reptile update. All right, let's do that. Reptile update, next episode. I will see you on the next one. Stay beautiful, stay safe, stay gangsta. We'll see you on the next one.